Today we're checking out Legends of the Round Table. I freaked out when I saw this game because the art is absolutely gorgeous. Kind of reminds me of Pentiment. In this game, you lead the Knights of the Round Table through King Arthur's legend in an authentically medieval RPG. There's magic, there's romance, there's action, there's all of it. And this is something interesting on the Steam page. The game's visuals are inspired by something century illuminated manuscripts, and the environments have been hand-drawn by medieval specialists following authentic medieval painting techniques, remaining true to the tools, dyes, and colors that were available in that period. Is that note so cool? The CRPG, it's turn-based combat, it has actual medieval music, as in lutes and harps, etc. Did I say hearts? I meant harps. I'm pumped. It looks beautiful. I think it has some like card-based mechanics. It's a bit of everything. There is no options yet in this demo, and there might be other demos coming out. There might be changes, but I'm ready to just jump in. You can't even see how beautiful it is yet. New game, Profile 1.
Come closer. Fear not. Why have you come to my 1,000-year-old tomb? In truth, my world was not so different from yours. Deep in their hearts, humans resemble each other, and that will not change anytime soon. Dreams are sometimes more telling than historical facts. The greatest dream of my time was the ideal of chivalry. To be a knight is to offer the very best of yourself, day after day, inspired by 4 virtues: love, prowess, largesse, and loyalty. Come closer now, and look at this book. You will live the greatest adventure that the men and women of my time ever told, that of King Arthur and his round table.
This is so cool. Long, long ago on the Isle of Britain, there ruled a king named Uther Pendragon. He became enamored with Igraine, wife of the Duke of Cornwall. Under a spell cast by the enchanter Merlin, the couple conceived an illegitimate child. After birth, the child, Arthur, was entrusted to the attentive care of a knight. Hector raised Arthur as his son alongside his natural son, Kay. After Uther's death, the kingdom became unstable, facing attacks from the Saxons and internal squabbling. One day, a magnificent sword embedded in a rock appeared in London. Reputed as a wise man, Merlin declared that whoever succeeded in withdrawing the sword from the stone would become the High King of Britain. The news spread through the kingdom, and so Sir Kay, who had just been knighted, decided to attend the tournament, accompanied by his father Hector and his younger brother and squire Arthur. Oh, the music is nice. Oh, this is so good. I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing something. No, okay. Look at the animations. Hold down spacebar to skip this cutscene. No, thank you.
Hector, Kay, and Arthur arrived in London after a long journey. The herald goes to announce the second day of the tournament.
Uther High King, all this day is for you. Slain by Saxons, oh so brave and so true. Victors, you will pull the sword as your due. Man from all this land so wide, now do stand here side by side. Oh, what gallantry and pride! How the hardy men did shine by their valor and their ardor eyes were on King Lot. He seized the sword in stone, but it refused to give. He will not have the throne, for it is worthiness, not strength, that must be shown.
Our knights respectfully salute the man dressed in Uther Pendragon's colours. Greetings, sires, and welcome to London, he exclaims. I am Elias, herald of this city. It is a pleasure to see you at this illustrious tournament, he says
I'm just
cheerfully.
smiling.
By the way, Sir Ector and Sir Kay, you are fighting in the main event later today.
Oh, thought it was wanting me to click there. Okay. Ask him about the battle that awaits us in the large list. Learn more about Aguisant and Meliant. Ask him about King Lot, who won the previous day's battles, but failed to pull the sword from the stone. Ask for more information about the sword in the stone. Let's start with the sword in the stone.
When High King Uther died, Merlin, a very wise enchanter indeed, put a sword into the stone in front of St. Paul's Cathedral. Whoever manages to remove it will be Uther's successor. And that is the reason for this tournament. Every knight who wins the day's events earns a turn at trying to pull out the sword.
Let's ask about King Lot.
King Lot of Orkney is powerful and fearsome, both on the battlefield and at court. He grips his allies' hearts with fear and sows terror among his enemies. He must surely be coming to terms with his failure to remove the sword from the stone.
Learn more.
Aguisance is the vassal of King Lot,
Aguisance.
who was the victor yesterday on the first day of the tournament. Like his sovereign, Aguisance is an outstanding fighter. He's known to be feisty and insolent. Meliant, meanwhile, is a promising young knight. He has great strength, yet he's contemptuous and immature.
And then ask him about the battle that awaits us.
Sir Kay and Sir Ector must fight Sir Aguisance and Sir Meliant of Lys on horseback. They are formidable opponents.
Take leave.
Before our hero turns away, Elias says a knight is waiting for Sir Ector farther down the road.
Oh, look at the menu button. I keep trying to press the book, but I can't. Tell me what all this means. Okay. This is adventure glory points. Glory points accumulated in this adventure. Each adventure has the potential to reward up to 12 glory points. Each glory point also gives 1 vocation point to each of the knights in your group. Excellent. Group cohesion 13. You have 4 girl cards in your pack. Okay, I'll pretend to understand all that. Group money. This sum doesn't represent the actual wealth of your knights, but simply the spare change. Oh. Can't click on anything. Thresholds. Each character has 3 wound thresholds: minor, major, and deadly. Bold. Normal. There's a lot to learn here. Quest log. A new quest has been added. Whoa. Participate in the first combat of the day. Ask the herald for precisions on the combat. By Aguisance. I already forgot how to say it. Aguisance and Meliant. They lease on horse. When they contain a hint, a key will appear next to it. Green buttons allow to navigate between clues. Click on the button to go to the previous clue. Tabs allow you to navigate throughout the book. Click on the indicated tab to return to the chapter's beginning. Click on the indicated. To unmount a horse, point and left click on your character's horse when the cursor is displayed. Am I supposed to do that now? At any time, it is possible to move the camera horizontally. To move, hold the right mouse click in the desired direction. Like RuneScape movement. We're running! Talk to a character, point the cursor, left click.
When Ulfius spots our heroes, he exclaims with earnest joy, "Here is my dear old Hector! Ah, dear friend, how happy I am to see you. These must be your sons, Kay and Arthur."
Greet Hector's old friend Ulfius and introduce Arthur and Kay.
Ulfius is delighted. What a long time it has been, good old Hector. Let's have a friendly duel on foot, just you and me, to see which of us has the oldest bones. He shows his former companion the blunt weapons they'd be using, but only to the first touché, he adds.
Except
Hector and Ulfius prepare for the battle, both quite excited to fight each other once again.
make tooltips appear by placing the cursor over elements of the interface. Yeah. At the beginning of each combat turn, each knight starts with 3 action points. Action points represent the passage of time and are spent each time a character performs an action. Yeah. Combat actions are displayed in the knight's action menu below. You can come back to this menu anytime by left-clicking on the knight icon. Knight actions. Tooltips detail the effects and use conditions. Moving in combat costs action points. CRPG stuff. Moving 1 hex on foot costs 3 AP, while it only costs 1 AP on horseback. Moving the cursor on the ground highlights available hexes. Right-click on a hex to move forward. And that used all my points. To end your phase, click on the hourglass icon. If APs are remaining, 5 fatigue points will get removed per AP remaining. The hourglass will turn green when all knights in combat have used all their APs. You face your first challenge. You can face challenges in any uncertain situation, whether or not in combat. The top area indicates what type of challenge you're dealing with and the challenge's difficulty, which is the total score of your opponent. Sir Hector faces a defense challenge. Prowess against Sir Ulfius. Difficulty 20. 3 agility, 5 melee, 0 card, 3 bonus equals 11 total. When you are not the challenge initiator, total score equated to the challenge difficulty is enough to win it. Oh. You can see the calculation of the challenge in real time according to the traits, bonuses, and maluses of your knight. When a card is selected, its value is added to the equation. Traits needed for a challenge are automatically defined by the type of challenge. The value of the traits present in the equation depends on those of your knight displayed here. Select the card of your choice and experiment with the available combinations. Note that it is possible to validate that challenge without selecting any card. Click on the OK button to validate your choice. I don't know this word. And we want something high points. I'm just gonna do that. Okay. It's your turn. I do a knight action, okay. I can run, I can do a rallying cry, do a slash attack, an aim slash attack, thrust attack. Let's do a slash attack. Some challenges can be cancelled. If you decide to do so, it might allow you to choose another option, or to postpone a difficult challenge for a better time. When you initiate a challenge, such as when you attack in combat or in a persuasion challenge, you succeed if your challenge total is above the total of your opponent. The higher the margin is, the more wounds you will inflict in combat. Since you don't know your opponent's total here, you must simply guess. Wait, that gets me 5. That gets me 14. 9, 8. I feel like I'm just wanting to get the highest number. Grail cards have a random value that varies between 14 and 24. However, you won't know their exact value until after you confirm the challenge. Well, I'm using this one. I only have 1 action point, okay. So, there's really nothing else to do here. Use location wheel when facing a defense challenge. If the total score does not exceed the difficulty, the location wheel indicates the area of the body that will receive damage and the negative margin. Pay attention to the existing wounds. They look good so far. If an area of the body reaches -6, the knight will fall unconscious. Or aim for the special square that will prevent any damage to the knight. This is a lot to remember. What? Okay. Let's go for his head. Off with his head! We're gonna try that. Did I miss? You can use inspiration to aim for a special defense square on the wheel. This can be useful to avoid damage or simply to get rid of a weak card. Uh-oh, this stuff is a lot for me. I don't play these kind of games very often. To add or remove available points. Oh, I was clicking in the wrong places. That doesn't help me. Oh, okay.
Exhausted, the two friends decide to call it quits. At this rate, they won't last long, Ulfius laughs. Hector catches his breath, then thanks his friend for the fight.
I was kind of just clicking. Ask how he is.
The old knight is in good condition, but in any case, he will never stop fighting. It is out of the question. He dreams of a glorious death on the battlefield.
What do you think of the tournament?
Indeed, it is a great tournament, bustling with activity. Knights from all over the kingdom have come here to face off and take their chances at winning. Ulfius does not much care for King Lot. He thinks Lot will be quick to sow discord if someone other than he pulls the sword from the stone and becomes High King of Britain.
Ask for more info.
The old warrior would certainly like to have a go at it, but he's far less enthusiastic about becoming High King of Britain. Whoever takes over Uther's throne will have many an enemy.
And ask Orpheus if he has any tips to help us look good at the tournament.
Kay, an actor, could persuade the herald to give them a flattering introduction before their battle in the lists. This would make quite an effect and give them a certain advantage. On the other hand, adds old Orpheus with a laugh, it would be wise to have a few pennies in your pocket to be more persuasive.
Persuasive. Take leave.
The knight holds back our heroes a moment. I saw a tearful young woman in London, Orpheus says. If you help her, she'll be delighted to choose one of you as her champion. There's nothing like the prospect of winning a lady's favor to strengthen one's courage. When he hears this, Kay sneers. He does not need a lady to be brave. Orpheus starts laughing. Hector rolls his eyes and then thanks his friend.
Let's check out. Okay, we can't look at the book. Use a horse. The knight always travels on horseback. Go get your horses before you leave. Oh, I was trying to make them walk. There we go. Oh. Manual goes into even more detail. What if I want to be Arthur? Yes. Let's look at our quest book. Meet the man mentioned by the herald. Okay, I did that. Fight. Is that all I need to do? If it's green, okay, go into London. Okay, so we go this way to go into London.
Nothing can be done over there. Kay and Hector have come to take part in the tournament being held inside the city walls.
I want to find this lady.
Two knights play chess in the shelter of a pavilion. The game seems to drag on and on. A knight with an impressive head of blonde hair notices our hero signaling that he would like to have a word.
The animations
Knight
are great.
greets him.
Greet and introduce ourselves.
This man, dressed in azure and gold, is called Urien.
Ask who he is.
Urien is King of Gore and King Lot's rival. I am married to the most fierce woman in all of Britain. For that reason alone, I will make the best High King this land has ever known. He laughs.
Ask him about King Lot.
Urien was delighted yesterday to see Lot fail to pull the sword from the stone. But Lot must not be underestimated, as he is a warrior and a leader.
Ask about the sword in the
It
stone.
is said that this sword just
You know, I've never
appeared
seen
one
that
fine
movie,
morning. In
but I
his
want to.
opinion, there is enchantment about it all. But regardless, the knight is determined to try his hand and
Determined.
to succeed. The
Goodbye.
King of Gore pays no further attention.
What if I want some of that food? You are crossing an intersection and can change lane. To do so, point the cursor on the second lane and left click. Whoa. Why would I know to change lanes? Never mind. I understand now. This is so cool!
Amazed, our knights pass the majestic gate to London, the largest town in all of Britain.
The sounds!
Behind a stall selling rare and precious fabrics, A bronze-skinned merchant with a broad smile greets our knight. The merchant, named Basil, sells the most beautiful and fine products.
Greet the merchant and introduce yourself.
The man first shows muslin and camlet, and then various silk fabrics: alpine, pale, cycloton, osterine, sandal, samite, and more. Though the names are too many for our hero to remember, he's dazzled by the fabric's colors, textures, and sheen.
Ask how he is. How are you doing, sir?
Basil is delighted to be selling his wares in London. The tournament brings people from all over the country, and this is very good for business. He misses Constantinople, of course, but Britain is an enchanting land.
I want to go to Britain. Goodbye. It was
Basil
nice
hopes
meeting
our
you,
knight
Basil.
will come back to his shop before the end of the tournament.
I didn't read all that. Can I go in places, I wonder? I'm trying to see what all I can interact with. It's a black horsey. Ah, this a crying woman?
Two young people, a
Oh.
noble damsel and a gallant
Never mind, they're
knight,
just in love.
hold hands, oblivious to the world around them.
They're
Their
kissing.
eyes glow with passion.
How do you do, youngins?
As if awakened from a dream, the damsel and the knight slowly greet our heroes.
Oh,
The damsel's name is Carenza, and the knight is Milliant of Lys.
Milliant. How are you, my young lady?
Since meeting this brave and handsome knight, the young lady has never been happier. Milliant is so strong. No competitor should dare claim they will win the tournament, she says joyfully. He is the happiest man on earth, he says, and his beloved is the ravishing Carenza. Furthermore, he cannot wait to snatch victory from Hector and Kay. No offense, he says confidently, but you are no match for me. In a voice full of admiration, the young woman
I'm asking
declares
if I
that
can become her
sweetheart
champion.
Meliant is already a champion. Hearing this, the knight puffs out his chest.
There's flowers. Ask Carenza about her love for Milliant.
Carenza boasts of the strength and depth of her love for Meliant.
Milliant.
She then recounts their first meeting by the fountain in London's wealthy district. Our hero sees it's hard to stop her once she gets started on this topic.
Ask Milliant about his love for Carenza.
Carenza is a blessing. He would do anything for her. Plus, she whets his appetite for victory and glory.
Ask about the sword and the stone, of course.
The young lady is all too eager for Meliant to withdraw the sword and be crowned High King of Britain. She is already imagining herself queen of this land.
Being queen sounds
Milliant.
kind of awful. Oops. Milliant thinks he has a good chance of pulling the sword from the stone. He's young, strong, courageous, and handsome too. He thinks Britain would have much to gain if he became High King.
While
Oops. Keep doing that. I just try to run. Aw. She's the one crying.
Our heroes spot a very young lady sobbing her heart out. The sleeves of her pretty blue dress have been torn off. Kay laughs at her, but Arthur says nothing. In the end, it is Hector who comforts the girl.
He sounds like a jerk.
Her eyes full of tears, she says, "Sire, I am so ashamed for you to see me in such a state. My name is Neris, and from now on, I will also be known as the damsel with the short sleeves."
Greet the damsel and ask about the cause of her
It is
distress.
the fault of her older sister,
Carenza.
who tore off her sleeves. She could not stand it when I made the teeniest criticism of her bow, the so-called proud and magnificent Meliant of Lys, says the damsel, grimacing.
Ask what she's doing here.
Nerys and her sister, Caranza, have come with their father, Sir Thibaut of Tintagel, who is now resting from yesterday's duels. Young lady with the short sleeves will not soon forget how her sister has wronged her.
I love the falling flowers. Everything's so good. Proposed to Nerys to be her champion.
She'll gladly accept Hector as her champion if he can find her precious sleeves.
Tell her you will find her
The
sleeves.
young lady smiles. If Sir Hector could, she would be truly delighted, and her heart would be soothed.
Ask about her older sister.
The odious girl is only interested in Meliant, as if he were the best knight in the world, which is far from the case, she adds, wrinkling her nose. All the knights are going crazy over this sword. Whoever pulls it out will be the most powerful man in Britain. The
Goodbye.
damsel invites our hero to come and talk with her whenever he likes.
Let's look at our quest log again. I can find them or I can have them made. That's what I figured. Okay. Let's walk around and see if we see them. Pay attention to your surroundings. You will find interactive elements that will move the story forward. Hover the cursor over, then left click when the hand. I was thinking they're in there.
Our knight looks for the sleeves of the younger lady, and he finds them at the bottom of the pool. But they are in terrible condition.
Transfer an item to another knight. Quest items appear in the quest items inventory. Click on this corresponding button to show this menu when you need it. Transfer an item to another knight. All items are transferable. Hold the left click on an item and drag it onto the desired knight. Hector's the old man, right? I say we go make her... Oh wait, we need our horses. I say let's go make her some sleeves. She deserves better. She can't even use those. F you, by the way. Your father smells of elderberries? Or was it mother?
The Byzantine merchant is delighted to see our hero, whom, once again, he greets eloquently.
Ask if he could clean and mend the sleeves.
The merchant examines the two pieces of fabric with a vexed look. Sire, he says, what happened to such beautiful sleeves? But fine, I will take care of them. It will cost you nothing, only 60 pennies.
Ooh, okay, negotiate. Let's just try it. Uh-oh. You are about to face a persuasion challenge. Each dialogue choice corresponds to a knightly virtue, and after you select a dialogue choice, you can only play cards from this virtue. What are my virtues? I don't have any of them. So, Basil, I may not wear such beautiful fabrics myself, but I do appreciate their value. If I ask you to lower your price, it is to offer these sleeves to a damsel who will praise their quality wherever she goes. Basil, I understand. You're here to do business and sell your wares at the very best price. Nevertheless, my companions are not wealthy and we've promised to help a damsel. Compromise would be most welcome. I'm gonna do prowess. Some challenges allow you to change knights. In this case, the banners at the bottom left will be clickable. Okay. Grail. Select a card to use inspiration. Huh? I have to click it. Select a card non-Grail to use inspiration. It's making me click it. I'm reading this wrong.
Hands on hips, the merchant hears our hero out before answering with his own arguments. And then, before our knight has said another word, Basil accepts.
Yay! We love Basil. My old badger in Lord of the Rings Online was named Basil. And now I have one named Quill. 30 pennies.
A merchant works fast and well. He repairs the loose seams and swiftly cleans the sleeves before drying them over the fire. They are now in incredible condition and look like new.
Yay! Thank you, Basil.
Basil hopes our knight will come back to his shop before the end of the tournament.
So that needs fixed. Readers aren't watching this, but if for some reason you are, that's a little bugged. Give an item. You received an item that allows you to complete an objective of your quest. Go talk to the relevant character in order to give them this item. Yeah, kind of figured. This is just so good. I hope you can feel my excitement. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I was just enjoying everything going on.
Nerys, still sorrowful, welcomes our hero once again, but with a faint look of hope.
I have them. Give her the sleeves.
The young girl wipes tears from her
But
eyes.
I'm old. She deserves
What
better.
joy the sight of these immaculate sleeves brings her. To spite her sister and to show her gratitude to Ector, Nerys happily agrees to let Ector be her champion. Ector laughs kindly. She's far too young to be his beloved. Yet he is a
Okay, good.
courteous man, so he willingly agrees to defend the damsel's honor. And so she entrusts him with one of her precious sleeves.
Nice.
The
Bye.
damsel invites our hero to come and talk with her whenever he likes.
Whenever he likes. You received an equipable item. View your knight's equipment from their character sheet. Oh. Equip armor pieces directly from the inventory by left-clicking on them and equip them in the same way. And then you want me to close this? Cool! I like being Arthur. He's doing a good job. I give him a tip. Like, pay him money. Oops. Darn it. Okay, I guess I can't go that way is what it was gonna tell me. I need to get some pictures. So pretty. I guess we need to go back. Thank you, Basil. Like, don't you just want to stop and take in the art? I do. Even the flowers are cute. getting back in this lane. That's so cool. That really is cool. I want to interact with more stuff. Oh, they're just running on their
Elias
own.
waits for our knight's signal to announce the next battle. Aguisance and Million also stand ready to face off against Ector and Kay.
Except to start the fight.
Emphatically and poetically, the herald proclaims how Aguisance has accomplished such fine feats thanks to his ardor and daring. He also introduces Million to Bliss, whose strength is well proven. Then it is Ector and Kay's turn. Though Elias praises the experience of the first and the ardor of the second, our knights feel he could have presented them better.
I forgot to talk to the
Now,
herald again.
let the duel begin. Alas, Arthur lost Kay's sword. Kay spitefully
Arthur.
accuses his brother of being a bad squire. It's impossible for him to fight without his trusted sword. So now, here he is, stuck on the sidelines. Fortunately, Orpheus arrives to fight alongside Ector.
What, and then Arthur's gonna like get the sword for him? For certain combats, you will have to take an initiative challenge to determine which side will start the fight. There will be no initiative challenge in the event that you take your enemies by surprise or if your group is taken by surprise by them. Difficulty unknown. Let's just go with that. It's possible to examine a combatant character or his horse at any time. Combat, this allows you to examine certain characteristics in order to make sound decisions. Click on a combat and a cursor change. Okay. You can now observe the various stats in the designated area. It didn't. Okay. Oh, so not really learning anything. Nothing I can really do. You need to have traveled at least 3 hexes in the last 2 turns. I want them to come at me. Yeah. Uh-oh. -2 weapon defense penalty. Okay. Dang. My shield is a 33% chance of breaking. Yeah, I don't want to use all these points. One available. Yeah, nothing's really gonna help me here. Let's do that. That's our best chance. Get him! Ow. I think he got me. Their millionth delicious lance shattered in pieces. Oh! Your turn. Let's go for this. And then what's What's this one again? Prowess, largesse, loyalty, spring. Oh, he blocked it. That's really great. Like, that's not sarcasm, this is great. No. I can move back. Are there opportunity attacks? Okay. I'm pretending I know what's going on. Alright, let's just do this. Don't touch me, freak. Left arm again. Maybe I should have went for his leg. Oh. I sicked him. Sir Ector's attack did not wound Sir Milliant. He's still destabilized. All these things. Okay. Words. Too many words. He's a right leg injury and his horse is gone. While falling, he received a right leg injury. OMG. When an enemy has a wound, malice under -2, he might ask for mercy. Give the enemy the opportunity to ask during their turn. Well, how do I give them the opportunity? I don't know how to do that. Honestly, there's nothing I can do. Costs 2 points just to dismount. I'm not surrendering. That's my weapons. Okay. The enemy asks for mercy. To accept, you must pass the challenge. If you accept, your level of opulence will increase. Otherwise, you will lose honor. So I must pass this. I will grant mercy. Yay! Oh, his horse is back? Okay. Okay, let's see. Don't know. Let's go here. Then we'll do a name. Oh, I can't. But I have the action points. So why can't I do it? Is he just... Am I doing it? Let's do his leg. Okay, let's do it. I'm scared. Oh, did he get me? Who am I right now? I'm Orpheus. Can't do anything, I don't think. Yeah. That's what we're gonna have to do. I was confused. I was thinking this was the enemy for some reason. Whoa, is he surrendering? He's gonna try and charge. I want to charge. And let's go for left arm. I'm not gonna go for the steed. That's just mean. I failed! Great. Ow. But his lance shattered. Cowardice points. Where do you think you're going, buddy? Your knight is destabilized. This body state is reached when he loses a defense challenge. As a result, his action points are reduced to 0, and he suffers a -6 penalty to all his combat challenges until the end of the turn. Okay. So, kind of just screwed here. I'm just trying to click to see if anything will do anything. Okay, let's just do it. Success. I watched some jousting at the Rune Fair last year. Your knight is in bad shape and risks falling unconscious or dying if he suffers a -6 wound. It might be wiser to surrender. If you do, your knight will leave the adventure permanently. Hector is supposed to surrender? I'm that injured? Uh-oh, is it wanting me to surrender? I'm just going big. It did not wound him. Hector kind of sucks. Move further up. I think I'm not very good at this. I don't want to do any of this. I just moved. Was it my turn again? I'm going big again. I would have lost if I didn't go big. It did not wound him. He got thrown off! And he wasn't wounded. Get wounded, freak. Alright, got in my turn. I just thrust him again. Going big again, because I'm scared. Did I miss? I inflicted a major wound on his left leg. Oh. I lost 1 honor for a horseback attack on an unmounted knight. What the heck? I thought that's just what I was supposed to do. It won't let me dismount. Oh, because I have no points. Fine, I'll get off my horse in a minute. Faces a mercy challenge. Wait, I want to give him mercy. What happens if I fail? Do I need to succeed or fail? I don't know. I'm willing to grant him mercy. Okay, let's just do this. Okay, I gave him mercy. For 2 opulence points. Yay! Quit pouting back there.
Graceful and precise, our knights fought with fabulous power and speed. How beautiful to see such a duel. Spectators were awed to watch young knights defeated by 2 older warriors. Elias proclaims Ulfius and Hector victorious. Kay will have one last chance to shine. The next tournament will pit Kay and Bodwin against Orion and Brastias. But for now, those who have just fought should go and rest. Kay, red with rage, orders his brother to find him a sword, and fast. Feeling ashamed, Arthur only has himself to rely on.
It's okay, Arthur. So now it's just me. And, okay, looks like he won't get on. Let me go to the sword. Oh, I can't. Ask the crowd where to find a sword. Oh. I know where to find a sword.
A knight, as strong as an ox and as broadly built, silently awaits the next fight. Nevertheless, he greets our hero.
Greet
The
him.
man's name is Brastias. He admits he's not much for conversation.
Ask where he could find a sword.
Brastias does not know what to say, so he does not reply.
What the heck?
The knight remains silent as Arthur turns away from him.
Let's try you two.
This knight, lost in thought, does not react when Arthur greets him.
Oh. What about you?
Arthur is unable to rouse this blonde knight dressed in gules and gold
Yeah.
from his torpor. The outcome of the last fight seems to have plunged him into deep dismay. Elias is delighted to see our hero again. He asks how he can help. Elias replies dryly that a good squire would never lose his knight's sword. Elias replies,
Somebody
seeing
help
him
me.
head off, Elias asks that he's available if our hero has more questions. The triumphant damsel leaps for joy. Hector really put up a good fight.
She's
His
gone.
victory has fully restored her honor. Now my sister can cry in shame, she exclaims. Carenza must be at her beloved's bedside, tending his wounds and his self-esteem. Neri's tinkling love rises softly.
Ask where we could find a sword for our brother Kay.
Neris opens her eyes wide. She has no idea.
No one's of
The
any
damsel
help.
invites our hero to... Seeing our knight return, Orion gestures distractedly at him. Orion snorts mockingly. Losing your nice sword! Ha! Now I have heard it all. Furthermore, he adds, he's not one to lend things, especially not his sword. The King of Gore pays no further attention to our hero. An elderly knight greets our hero cheerfully. Dressed in gules and silver crosses,
Ourselves?
the man
Who's
says his
our?
name
Who's
is
we?
Baldwin. Baldwin is very sorry for him. After a few words of encouragement, he tells Arthur that there is an old man outside the city who might be able to help him.
Thank
The
you.
knight wishes our hero good day.
Find the old man. So... Maybe I need to go back through the city though? We'll see. Londinium. Outside the city, so we'll see if they'll let us through this gate now.
The two guards stop our hero again. He may not pass.
Darn it. Okay, we'll go back where we were. I like just listening to the sounds and music. I say that in every video, don't I? But it's especially nice in this one. Everything is just done so well. This is a game I want day one. I hardly want games day one. I do think we're gonna end it there. We got about an hour in. I had a lot of fun. As you can tell, I'm not skilled at strategy in card games, but I will learn as I keep playing. I've barely played any. I played Gwent in The Witcher 3, and that's really about it. You have heard my thoughts throughout the whole video of how beautiful I find this and how much I'm enjoying it and how much I want it when it releases. If you're interested, of course, I will have the link in the description. I would love to know your thoughts, not on how poorly I probably did, but on what you think of the game. I had a really nice time. I'm very thankful you were here, and I hope to see you in the next video.